The big news today, Antonio Brown signs with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers back at home in the state of Florida. And Markus Golden, linebacker of the New York Giants, traded to your future Super Bowl champion Arizona Cardinals, number 44 with the New York Giants and the Arizona Cardinals. February the 2nd of 2020, the prior Super Bowl is a date numerology of 44. It is also champions that is Jamacho 44. He played for the New York Giants. He signed with the Giants as a free agent. It's New York. That's 39 in Gematria. It is Arizona that has Gematria of 39. And you think about the name Golden. Markus Golden is replacing Chandler Jones. As a matter of fact, his birthday, March the 13th, right before the NFL season, is a birthday, or excuse me, I have to go back here. March the 13th of 2020 is a birthday numerology of 56. His birthday numerology in 2020 is 56, and he was signed by manager Steve Keim to replace Pro Bowl linebacker Chandler Jones. Chandler Jones as Gematria 56. Chandler Jones was number 55. He gets replaced by Markus Golden. Markus Golden, born at St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis borders Kansas City. He's going to face the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl, Markus Golden. Kansas City Chiefs has Gematria 64. So does New York Giants. New York Giants has Gematria 64. As a matter of fact, in Gematria, it is the New York Giants as Gematria 79. Tampa Bay has Gematria 79. So does the Kansas City Chiefs. We include the in the Gematrinator. Markus Golden signed with the Cardinals. Is going to be a championship linebacker this year. The Cardinals replaced Chandler Jones. Hassan Reddick, first-round pick, finally playing an outside linebacker from Temple in Pennsylvania, over by Philadelphia. Philadelphia was the last NFC team to win the Super Bowl. The reason why his last game came against the Philadelphia Eagles for Markus Golden, it is because the Philadelphia Eagles are the last team in the NFC to win the Super Bowl, meaning that Markus Golden has just beat the last team who won the Super Bowl in the NFC, and he will win the Super Bowl with the next champion in the NFC, the Arizona Cardinals. Markus Golden, where could we expect him to play for in the future if he's not with Arizona? Markus Golden in Pittsburgh. It's Marcus. It's Titans as to March of 83. So who knows if Pittsburgh is a team that could make it to the AFC Championship game, and we can talk narratives in Gematria by that time. And so I expect a golden moment in the postseason for this linebacker. He was drafted in the year 15. In Gematria, the practice coding letters and words into numbers, it is Tampa. That is Gematria 15. And this is why Markus Golden is going to be a really big signing for the Arizona Cardinals. He was the 58th overall pick in the draft. The Cardinals just played against the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys has Gematria 58. So 57 prior picks before Markus Golden. It's 57 and Super Bowl and championship that I'll have Gematria 131. And so when you type in Markus Golden, I don't think he has a middle name on here. So Golden has Gematria 30. Keep in mind that's Corona. Crown in Spanish says Gematria of 30. A golden moment for him could happen some point in the postseason. And now this leaves us with Antonio Brown. The reason why you see Antonio Brown signing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at this time is because Antonio Brown lost Super Bowl 45 against the Green Bay Packers as a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Well, the Buccaneers are coming off a win against the Green Bay Packers. This is why you see the timing of this signing from Antonio Brown over to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's Bucs that has DiMaggio 45. He lost Super Bowl 45 back in 2011, I think it was, at Arlington. Antonio Brown has DiMaggio 61. I really believe that the plan was for Antonio Brown to play with the Vegas Raiders, but he did have legit issues off of the field. So because Antonio Brown didn't take care of business, because he was not well in the head, the Raiders cut him, obviously. This guy's got some issues. Antonio Brown has DiMaggio 61. He is now a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Tampa Bay Buccaneer has DiMaggio of 61. And this is what you see here with Antonio Brown over to Tampa Bay. I can't compute time durations from the birthdays over to the day of this respectful trade, which I'm going to talk about in a second. Brown has DiMaggio 27. There are 27 AFC and NFC winners in the Super Bowl. It doesn't mean Tampa Bay is going to play in it. It just means that there's a narrative for them to be a contender. They're going to talk about Tampa Bay making it to the Super Bowl. But obviously, with the Los Angeles Lakers, the big favorite winning the NBA Finals and the big favorite in baseball, the Dodgers winning the World Series, you can't have too many favorites win for a future. So Tampa Bay Buccaneers, there's going to be a team outside the box in the NFL that's going to win this year. They don't hand out free money over there. You got to go with the black quarterback, everybody. It's still the black quarterback that is the general theme of the season. So Antonio Brown going to Tampa Bay just doesn't change anything. It does. Now, the day of the signings, October the 23rd is 33. It's the 33rd season of the Cardinals in Glendale. October 23rd of 2020 is a date numerology of 73. The Cardinals would go 73 years without winning the Super Bowl, and Chandler Jones missing the season, that hurts. But then you bring a guy who had 10 sacks for the New York Giants last year. Interesting that, as a matter of fact, October 23rd of 2020 is a date numerology of 10. Antonio Brown, 1988, he will not win the Super Bowl with Tom Brady. You know why? Antonio Brown is born in 1988. 1988 is the year of the dragon. The dragon is number 5 in the order of the Chinese zodiac order. It is also the year of the rat. Next year is the year of the ox. So this is where people think Tampa Bay are going to be the first home team to win the Super Bowl. But once again, the general theme of the season is the black quarterback. So I would say, caveat emptor, buyer beware, in other words, for Tampa Bay and Antonio Brown. Because don't forget that Tampa, they blew out the Packers without Antonio Brown. And acquiring wide receivers in the middle of the season hasn't really worked out. You gotta be strong in the trenches, in the line of scrimmage, and those are the teams that know what they're doing for the championship. And so Markus Golden is gonna make a bigger difference for the Cardinals defense than Antonio Brown would with Tampa Bay, because regardless, Tampa Bay, if they were to play the Cardinals in the playoffs, it would be a shootout against Air Raid Zona. So this is what you see here, and then we can go to Pro Football Reference, or you can go to the date durations, as a matter of fact, from Antonio Brown's birthday, a birthday numerology of 57 in 2020. That's kindergarten stuff, everybody. I'm going to show you how you got to do this here. Got to pay attention to the surrounding narrative. A black quarterback is winning the Super Bowl this year, and so you cannot go against the general principle. 15 weeks later, from July the 10th, his birthday, to October the 23rd, doesn't mean he's going to make it to the Super Bowl, but that he is now a Tampa Bay Buccaneer 15 weeks away from his birthday. So very important to interpret that correctly. And of course, Markus Golden, March the 13th. And I'm going to go to date properties here in a second. 7 months and 10 days later, that's 7-10. That's July the 10th. That's Antonio Brown's birthday. That's just something that I noticed right away. And next up in the equation, what day of the year is July the 10th? $174 days until the end of the year, and then March 13 for Mr. March the 13th. This is a leap year 2020. Markus Golden's birthday is on the 73rd day of the year. The Cardinals are going 73 years without winning the championship, 48, 49, 50, all the way up to 2020. And then Markus Golden's going to help the Cardinals win the championship. He has 29 sacks for the season. His next sack would be sack number 30. This is the Spanish translation of crown. And he is going to be a key member of this defense. St. Louis, Missouri, remember, has to do with the Kansas City Chiefs. In Missouri, what do we get? Nothing stands out with Missouri right away, obviously. But this is my initial synopsis on Markus Golden to Arizona. He's been bought in to replace Chandler Jones. This is number 44. Has a lot to do with the last Super Bowl. Antonio Brown is signing with Tampa Bay. Is completely synchronated by the numbers. But caveat emptor, it's a fugazi. It doesn't mean he's going to win the championship. He's a sixth-rounder like Tom Brady. But Tom Brady has to remain at a 6-3 record in the Super Bowl. It's because Michael Jordan is born in 1963. 6 divided by 9 leaves you with 66%. His win percentage in the Super Bowl, winning 2 Super Bowls out of every 3 played for Mr. Tom Brady. And there's 69 days left in the year, too. So be very careful with Antonio Brown. He's not going to be winning. There's 68 days left in the year once tomorrow is upon us. This is the gematria of championship.